Alright, what's up YouTube? This is my account, but I'm gonna let my buddy Ellis on tell a hilarious story.
Well, guys, I have a good story for y'all. I was just telling him about it and he thought it was pretty dope. So, he told me to tell it on the story. Not story, but,
Should we angle it different where it shows more of us?
Yeah. Well, should we stop it now?
No.
Alright, I guess not. I guess we're not stopping. There it is.
There it is.
Alright, so, I have this story for y'all. I'm a cheerleader, I cheer for Central High School. And the Central High School cheerleading team actually makes a lot of, profit by, making certain events to get us more money, to get to go to places and, compete and all this stuff. So, one of the things that we did was make an alumni prom for all the senior citizens that live all around Columbia, and just because our school is getting torn down to make a new one, and all the senior citizens that live here and the old heads that lived here got pretty upset about it, so they wanted to make one last thing that they did at Central. So it was actually a great turnout, by the way. But I have this story. We have a lot of new guys on the cheer team, all my other friends that they're already graduated. So we got some new guys that I've been mentoring, and funny thing about one guy that's on the team, he that was a fart.
Disgusting.
One thing about this guy is just that he's, me and my friends have been what is that? No, stop. What? Bro, chill. No, dog, chill out. Why would you? I'm gonna shit myself, man. I have to poop, dude.
You mentored that guy.
Oh my god. Oh well. Okay. Anyways, so this guy, me and my friends were talking about him, and we weren't so sure about him because he seemed a little fruity, but he had a girlfriend. It was just we didn't really completely know. So, and we were thinking, yeah, this guy, he seems a little fruity, but we didn't say nothing about it. But at this alumni prom thing we were doing, we were all dancing and having fun, and as I noticed, my friend Bailey, he's a real hothead, but he doesn't really get mad over little things. He doesn't like people touching him. That's one thing about him. And I noticed as I turned over, he was getting pretty upset about something, but I didn't say anything about it. But about 20 minutes in, we go dance, and we're all having fun, and then all of a sudden I look over again, and he's over there getting really upset about something. So I go up to him this time, and I'm just like, hey bro, what's going on with you? What's up? And he's like, bruh, I don't know what it is, but I feel like dude keeps touching my butt. The little sweet looking one. Yeah. He was like, yeah, bro, I feel like he's touching my butt. And I was just like, nah, man, maybe he's just messing around with you, Because that's, that's how guys mess around, Because maybe he felt comfortable enough to do, little gay shit like that, so. Because that's how we play around. But, I didn't think much about it, because, I thought he was just messing around. Until I was dancing, and, I'm getting my groove on. I'm over here just, saucing up like Mello, and all of a sudden, I feel something rub against my butt, and I'm just like, maybe it's a girl that's just behind me, and she's trying to get her groove on too, and I turn around, and this dude, he's over there. Oh, hey, Alice, what's up? Being casual as hell, and I'm thinking, no, it couldn't have been him, but, I was, whatever, I didn't think too much about it. And then, all of a sudden, they play some Michael Jackson, and that's my shit right there. So I was just like, over there. And, I was dancing, and all of a sudden he's behind me, and and maybe I started thinking, I was like, maybe
Nismo 370Z.
Where?
Right there, that white one.
Oh, there it is.
All right, anyways, keep going.
Anyways, so yeah, and he's behind me again, and all of a sudden I feel fingers. I feel fingers. The difference. I feel fingers do this. This is my butt. This is him. Finger. And I was thinking maybe he tried to scoop, but he got fingers in there. And I'm just like, and I turn around, I'm like, bruh. And he was just like, what, man?
What?
What's up? What's up? You good? You good, bro? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. What's up with you? And he was just like, I'm straight, man. What's up? And I was like, maybe you not. Hold on. So, yeah, and then I was just like, nah, bro. So I go up to my friend Bailey this time. He was over there chilling. I guess he just did not want it to happen again because he was just sitting down. So I go up there with him and I go sit down with him and I was just like, bro, I think this guy is really touching our butts and he's being serious about it because he's not playing around like, grabbing butt, because that's what you do. He's like, oh, no, this guy played it off like he didn't do it. Like, what's up, man? You good? No, I'm good. You know, he's just chilling. And I'm just like, nah, bro, this guy, he's got to have a little sugar in the tank. But, yeah, and I was just, I was freaked out about it for a little bit. And then, I don't know, it was just weird. But now, I'm over here and I'm fine.
We don't have to. You just cut my ear.
But we're not gay.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.